Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to a spectacular, fabulous, magical Wednesday. We are your host, Marco Barilla,
And the Mr. Troy Scherzer.
the birthday boy himself. Yes, ladies
Birthday
and
boy's
gentlemen,
here! Ha, ha.
Troy's 30th birthday. Can we get some congratulations into the chat, please? Thank you very much.
I ain't that old.
Oh, so you say you're 2 years old, then, Mister? You're 22 now?
You're an idiot. I'm 23. You're about to turn 21.
I'm still technically 20, but yes. 23, man. How's it feel? Do your bones feel a little more brittle?
Yeah. My back hurts a little bit more than it did before.
The moment midnight struck last night, he was ready
Yeah,
to
pretty
complain about his
much.
back.
Literally. Midnight hit, and it's like, ooh, there's an extra pain in my back now. No, honestly, it's all the same.
It's not me
It's
cracking
just
his
another
back.
year closer to dying, honestly.
Oh, you're so fucking emo. Does it make you more emo? Every time you get older, you get more emo?
Well, you just get a little bit more depressed because you're closer to dying. You're just like,
Bro, you know what? It always could be worse. It can always be worse. I think I'm more if I'm in my 20s, which obviously I am. I think I'll be more scared of being 30 years old than dying. Because once you hit 30, you're not young anymore. You're unk. You're like once you
apparently when you hit 30, it's like it drops off. Everything goes south from there. That's what all the 30-year-old people I know
life
say. It's
becomes
like
miserable.
you hit
I
30,
guess.
31, and there's like a switch, and it's just, miserable.
I hope
I'm
not.
like, thanks. I can't wait to grow up, This is going to be great.
Jesus, I sure should hope not. But yes. So, what did you do on your spectacular? I know you already said what you did to me off camera, but for the people at home, what were your birthday plans? What did you do?
Birthday. I didn't really do much on my birthday.
You didn't do much.
I'm sorry. Oh, I'm yawning like motherfucker.
I feel like that's the case.
Yesterday, which obviously today is Tuesday. We're filming it on my birthday, but yesterday, Monday, we went out because Leah had to work late today. So yesterday we went out. I took the day off. She took a half day. We went out to Peddler's Village, walked around there a whole bunch, did some shopping. Then we went over to New Hope, did a little bit more shopping, probably a little bit less than we did at Peddler's, but because New Hope's just New Hope. I don't know if you've ever been there, but anyway, went did that, and then we got dinner at the Nectar Wine Bar. That was quite nice. If you're not a wino, I'm not gonna lie to you.
Wino.
The food was really good.
I didn't know you guys have nicknames.
Expensive and like a wino being like really into wine.
I know.
I mean?
I'm thinking rhino, but it's just wino.
Rhino. Yeah, no wino. I'm not the biggest person in wine, and I underestimated how much of an option or options they have of wine there, and it was just kind of like, okay, this is a lot of wine now, and it was like their whole thing was like pairing wines with food. So there's a whole bunch of, they call them small plates. Still were like $18-$20 per thing, but it was like two small things, and then to pair it with a certain wine, and you could switch it and whatnot.
Damn.
Yeah, I tried a lot of different wines last night.
Snobby. What was your favorite?
I don't remember half of them.
Hey, that must be good then. What are you, a red wine? Are you a pink wine?
Usually,
White wine?
I'm a red. I'm definitely a red. I did try some whites because I was recommended. I had some good whites.
You tried some whites.
I tried some whites. My favorite.
We're talking about wine. We're talking about
We're talking about wine. Yeah, no, of course.
My favorite.
Yeah.
If it's not white, it ain't right.
My thing is, but yeah, if it ain't white, it ain't right. Anyway,
we're still talking about wine, right?
We're still talking about wine. Come on, guys.
Come on.
I don't even know where to go from here.
It was a very good night for Troy and his wine palate, per se.
Yes,
I'm very jealous.
Yes. I did.
I'm very jealous. I know we were talking about Italy a few episodes ago, and that's obviously the perfect place to go wine tasting.
Yes, the bad part is I'm not the biggest person into wine, so I'm like, It's
a very niche thing. I think that's the one thing I've noticed, but obviously, putting the Italian current down, I obviously grew up around a lot of wine. So I kind of, from an early age, got a tasting for wine. Like now, if I'm at a restaurant or I'm at a wedding or a celebration, I'll have a glass or two. But I don't yearn it. I don't crave it. Like honestly, my choice
Yeah,
to alcohol is beer still, but I love a good wine every once in a while.
fair enough. Yep.
But
No, I totally understand that. I mean, like wine, if I'm at a fancy dinner and I'm feeling fancy and I want to treat myself, I'll go for like a nice red wine if I'm with dessert or something, or maybe like a
with dessert,
rosé. I don't know what that means. Like a nice
if
rosé.
you
If
you 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 drink wine one time and you think you're the shit.
I've had wine before.
This is
I'll get it with like a nice. If I'm getting steak, I like to get a nice wine. Red
mm,
wine pairs nicely with steak.
I know, yeah. Isn't it like
Um,
white wine like for seafood and all that, like fish,
yeah,
stuff
I
like that?
believe so, but obviously not. I'm not the biggest person into that, so I don't know.
Yeah, no, seafood's fucking nasty. I'm not gonna
I
lie.
might be like whining and dining myself. Get it? Go get some wine.
Yes, yes. We should do a wine.
Yes, yes.
Have you seen those fucking snobs on TikTok where they like wine
They
tasters where like
try it
they
and they
shake
have
the
to get first
glass,
one.
they smell it. I saw a motherfucker put his ear up to it. I'm like, what the fuck is that gonna do?
Yeah.
Uh,
It's earthy.
it's
The fuck? You don't
bro.
know that it's earthy.
The
That's
the the
liquid. Shut the fuck
aftertone
up.
it tastes smoky. I'm like, brother, I just drank the fucking wine. Like nobody
No,
cares.
don't get me wrong. Some like certain wines, you can definitely taste like if it's a little bit smokier, a little bit
Yeah.
heavier, a little bit lighter, a little bit more fruity. But I'm not like there's just some guys on TikTok that they'll they'll test each other to see if they can pick what kind of wine it is and where it's from.
That's
And
cool.
motherfuckers will be like, it's earthy, it has a little bit of a apricot taste to it with like a slight grape. I don't fucking know what he says. And he guesses it and he's like, it's from Belgium, blah blah blah. And he's like, "Yup, you're actually right." And I'm like, "No shit." I'm like, "No way." Like
No, it's like fucking
you're
playing
twisting my dick right
GeoGuessr
now.
with
Stop it.
wine.
Yeah.
That's fucking crazy. I mean, the thing is, like, I feel like before all that, but like my nonna used to make wine a lot, and his wine
Mhm.
usually is very strong. Like you could taste,
Yeah.
kind of taste like the vinegar in there a little bit.
Oh.
So it's not really like that much, but I mean, obviously he's gotten tons of compliments, and I like
Yeah.
his wine, but like some wines are go way down smoother. Like obviously you can bullshit people, but oh, you drink pink wine. Pink wine's good, man. It's smooth. It's not like strong. It's a nice little sweet taste. Like I mean,
Yep.
I'm not an alcoholic, but like I said, I like I'm an occasional wine connoisseur.
Occasional wine, call it in a sewer.
But that's
Fair
very
enough.
nice. Did you say what about your gifts? I know you got a Home Depot card. You
So
still have yet to explain why you love Home Depot so much.
so you don't work in the trade, so you don't
Ah,
understand.
that makes sense. Are you gonna use that
So
the card for like work or for personal stuff?
well, it's gonna be for my personal stuff to make my job easier. That makes
Mm.
sense.
Yeah, no, I
Like,
get you.
I'm gonna add to my collection of tools and stuff.
Do you not
You know,
get your own tools, or do you like you can get your
what do you
standard
mean?
issue? Like when you go to your job, like, does the company not give you the tools, or do you have to bring your
No.
own tools?
Yeah, you have all your own tools pretty much.
I'm saying, like, does the company give it to you, or do you have to
No.
buy your own stuff?
No, like, I mean, they give, like, hyper specific stuff they might give, like, stuff I'm not buying, like, I'm not buying a combustion analyzer that costs 3 grand. I'm okay. I don't have a reason to have a personal one, but no, most of like, how do I put this so you can understand? Your hand tools are your tools is the best way to put it. Like, you went out, you spent the money, you bought them, you picked out whatever size, whatever brand, whatever, you know, thing you wanted. All your tools are all your own.
Mhm.
Um, there's, like, some companies will like, I get a, tool allowance every year, so I get, like, an extra $250 in the beginning of the year to go and spend on, whatever I want for tools or whatever else, but that also doesn't get you very far, to be honest with you.
Mm,
Like, 250 might buy you 1 or 2 tools, and that's about it.
damn.
Um, because my thing is, like, starting out, obviously, you're not gonna have the best, greatest tools, but over time, you kinda build your how do I put it? Your I don't wanna call it a tool inventory, but, like, you'll build up the tools you have, and then eventually you'll get to a point where it's like, "Okay, I don't necessarily need to buy new tools, but I want like a very hyper specific screwdriver that costs $75. Well, it's not something I'm going to be going out on a I mean, honestly, you can, but like, I'm trying to think. Well, a Pro Press. Okay, Pro Press. It's a different way to combine two copper pipes. Is the best way to put it for your brain to understand. It's instead of soldering and using a flame and either braze or solder and putting the pipes together, you can now instead use this handheld hydraulic press that presses these specialty fittings to combine two pipes. Okay, the Pro Press costs about $3 to $4 grand, right? Now, obviously, right off the bat, you're not going to go out and spend 10 grand on all your tools to have the best stuff right off the bat. You're going to over time collect tools here and there and do whatever. I really wanted the Home Depot gift card because I wanted to reorganize my truck with all my tools to make everything flow easier and nicer. So then I don't have to go rummaging. I just have like bins and other shit where I can just I know this has my 100+ wrenches in here of all of my random sizes. I can pull this out. Let me try to find an extra one of blank or whatever size to kind of try to make it easier on me for spacing and everything else. So that's why I really wanted Home Depot. Also, there's I don't know if the sale's still going on, but it's like $200. You buy this battery for $200. But then you get a free gift, they call it, which is a free like smaller tool with it. And usually the free gift bonus tools, like the value is at least $120 to $170. But since you bought this battery, you get you can pick one of these 6 items to get with it. But the battery alone is $200 battery, so it's like you're buying an extra battery, which you need because you can never have enough batteries for power tools. But then you're also getting now this other tool basically free with it. There's like little promos they'll do here and there, and Home Depot usually has pretty good promos.
Damn.
Yeah, I just wanted a bunch because I also want to get more. I just want to get more tools, honestly.
Damn. So you fucking are geeking about tools.
Yeah,
So, it's funny because you are a tool, so that's funny.
Thanks. When you're blue collar in the trades, you don't unless you do it, you don't fully understand the value of a tool. Like it can make or break your day if you have a specific tool. Because if you don't have that hyper specific something that's like, I don't really want to spend $70, $80, $90 for it because I'm only going to use it maybe once a month. But if I have it, this one chance that I need it because it makes my job so much easier. It's like, okay, great, I have it. I don't have to, I don't have to make my life 10 times harder and have to do it the hard way. Best way to put it. And there's so many hyper specific tools out there that do exactly that. It's like it has one use. You'll use it maybe once a month, if not once every 2 months. But there's one hyper specific reason. But if you don't have it, your life's just 10 times harder.
Yeah.
It sounds weird. It sounds stupid.
I'm sure our red collar, or blue collar folks at home can attest to this.
Yes. Also, Home Depot is like the dad's TJ Maxx. You could walk around for hours looking at all the different tools and stuff and fantasizing about all the different ways, like our different setups you could have. It's literally like the dad's TJ Maxx. I can easily spend a couple hours in Home Depot just walking around thinking about tools.
I mean, Home Depot got everything, man. I love it's fun getting lost in there. Like it's not like to the complicity, weirdness of Walmart. Walmart has everything, but Home Depot's got
high quality everything.
Yeah, no,
high quality,
tools. I love going by the paint section and watching them mix the paint. That's really satisfying. I love that. But damn, so would you rate your birthday pretty good? Was it pretty
Yeah,
good
yeah,
birthday?
pretty good. Oh, did I say I got? Oh, we only have to hit the one thing, and then I got a no con T-shirt. I
Yeah.
got comfort shorts, and I got tickets to see Shane Gillis at the link in July.
I'm
That's
very
very exciting.
jealous. I'm very jealous.
That
Oh,
was
you
a
think he's gonna
surprise. I
bring
didn't expect that.
anybody?
Was that?
You think he's gonna bring anybody else on stage?
I don't know. I don't know. I wasn't expecting it, and I mean, we talked about it once, and I'm like, there's a bunch of names that I really like, and because I've listened to a lot of comedy podcasts, I'm pretty familiar with a lot of the names,
Yeah.
but I've never been like, oh, I want to go see a comedy show, or like in a theater or a stadium or whatever. It's pretty cool that they got me tickets for it.
So I wonder how the stage is gonna be. I wonder if it's gonna be like a center stage
It's
where like
usually set up a little weird in stadiums. It's like usually it's like I think near one especially at the link. I don't know exactly, but it's probably set up against like one uh end zone, and then it faces out to the rest of the stadium. Or it's in the middle. It's in the middle apparently. So there's the answer. It's in the middle.
in the middle. I like that.
Mhm.
I get it. I'm excited. I'm jealous. I low-key might have to go there too. I'm not gonna lie. I fucking love Shane Gillis,
Yeah, no, that'd be cool.
but I don't know. I'm very jealous. I gotta start playing shit for my birthday. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know what I'm
Yep.
doing. All I know is that I will be drinking on my birthday. Thank you very much. Love you.
Oh yeah, yeah. No,
Very,
no,
it's a very
100%. You
big
gotta
deal.
decide what you're doing and let me know if you're doing anything specific with your friends, to see if I can go with you.
Fuck yeah.
And I'll show you the ropes.
show
Don't worry.
show me the adult juice.
I've had my practice.
I
I'm ready.
remember when you turned
I've been
21.
training for this moment for years.
I remember when you were turning 21. You went fucking nuts. You were. I
I didn't.
remember.
Well, I didn't go out and do it. I had like a bottle of what was it? The peanut butter whiskey. The not screwball. Screwball. Yep. And I played Fortnite on my birthday with a bottle of screwball.
Hell
Yep.
yeah. I definitely. I might. You know what? I might do a vlog. I have to document my 21st birthday. Just to see, just the curiosity. I haven't done vlogging in a long time, but just for the documentation, the 21st birthday experience, I gotta do it. Cause I feel like that's something like you always like you ask a friend or a family member or a cousin
Mhm.
when they were 21, like what did you do for 21st birthday? And they're like, I don't know. Cause like obviously it's probably a good 21st birthday if you can't remember what you did. But now if I record it, I can record myself doing dumb shit. Hopefully nothing illegal. Hopefully I don't do anything illegal on my
You
21st.
just delete that from the recording.
Let's just cut that out.
Prison.
I'll watch it the next day and like I'll wake up with a fucking broken arm and I'll like, what the fuck did I do last night? How did I break my arm? Just fucking I jumped through a table. That makes sense.
Oh, pull the
I don't plan on being that
double
blackout
bill.
drunk though. I don't. I mean, I definitely plan on drinking. I might just. I don't know. Because I know
Depends what you
my
do. If you don't go out and don't do that much, then
I
yeah,
know
you
my
can
family
play
friend
pretty safe.
has his own personal bar and in his basement, and
Mm.
he did the same thing with my brother. And he's asked me before, he's like, "What do you want for your first drink?" And I'm trying to think, like I don't know anything on top of my head. Like I was thinking maybe like an old fashioned because I know that's pretty much like a basic standard.
No, you want old fashioned.
You want to know why not?
They're an old person's drink that like if you do you like the taste of just straight whiskey?
Ooh, maybe not.
Yeah, that's pretty
No.
much what an old fashioned. An old fashioned is like a fancied up shot of whiskey, and you're supposed to sip on it and enjoy it. And there's nothing enjoyable about it other than knowing that it's getting me fucked up. It's not that expensive.
You're supposed to sip on it, slurp on it, and enjoy it.
I'm just being honest. Listen, old
Yo,
fashions are a very niche thing. You have to
I mean, there's a reason why they're
everything
called
in the
old
whiskey.
fashioned. I'm
Yeah,
assuming it has to be old fashioned.
exactly. So
That's crazy. So then maybe I won't do that. I don't know. I'm not like a very hard liquor guy. I'm not. I don't like most heavy shit. But
So
I mean,
you probably wanna do, like, a mixed cocktail, something that's, like,
maybe yeah. I drink a lot of. I like rum. I like rum. Rum's good.
interesting.
But
There you go. You could do, like, a Malibu Bay Breeze or something.
mm, that sounds good. I'm excited. All I know is that I'm gonna like from now on, I'm gonna have to ID every single time because I don't look like I'm 21 years old. So like I'm just gonna have
There's
that
something
shit.
enjoyable about being ID'd, I'm not gonna lie to you.
He says like an ego thing, like oh you want to check
Yeah,
me
it's like,
out,
"Oh, you wanna
bang.
check my stuff? Boom, bam, bop."
Maybe it's
I
like
ain't
an
lying.
ego thing where like you want my business
Yeah,
card and then you pull out your ID.
exactly. My thing that irritates me the most is when I hand 'em ID and then they ask me a question, and it's only happened once or twice, and I fucking hate it.
They ask you a
Like,
question
don't
like,
disrespect me like this.
well, like you look different in this photo or some shit.
Yeah, it's just like they'll look at it and be like, "Oh, what's your address?" And I'll be like,
Brother,
"Bro, I've been
what?
here 15 times. What do you mean, what's my address?" I literally yelled at the one guy the one time. It was the beer store across the street from my old place. Literally the one I guess it was a newer guy or something. I don't know, and you stand next to the one guy that I knew. And I was like, "Oh, hey, how you doing?" He's like, "Hi, how you doing? Blah, 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 just talking." And I was like, "How you guys busy?" "Not really, whatever, blah, blah." And then the new guy goes and um, checks me out, and then he was like, "Okay, can I see your ID?" I'm like, "Yeah." Hand to him, and he's like, "Oh, what's your address?" I looked at him, I'm like, "Dude, I'm here all the time. Been here like 15 times in the last like month."
That's
They're like,
insane.
"Oh, well, I still got," and I'm like,
It's
"It's
just
this. You want my
procedure.
change of address card? Because this is actually my new address. Because I have a change of address card if you want that too." He's like, "Oh, no, no, that's okay." And I'm like, "Yeah, that's what I thought. Like, don't disrespect me like this. I'm a regular for a reason."
That's fucking crazy. I would yeah no. I just think that like especially when I'm out to like family outings and like
Mhm.
I'll obviously we'll try to order a beer and
Yep.
they're like and they'll look at me with a little smirk because they've done it with my brother. They still kind of do it with my brother every time he gets it,
Mhm.
and they're like, "Can I see some ID?" And then my dad makes a whole show like, "Oh, look at him!" And look, I just know my dad is gonna be all dad jokes and shit. It's
There
gonna be,
you go. Yep. That's what they're there for.
oh my god! But I'm so excited though. Um,
I I don't. There's just something about a cold drink in your can that just makes
especially now
everything
that
A-okay.
summertime's coming up, my summertime 21st birthday, I get to
Yeah.
pay fucking $15 a beer at a Philadelphia Philly game now.
Oh, no, they're like 20 bucks. Good luck,
Jesus
buddy.
fucking Christ, man! At
Yeah,
that
okay,
point, it's
I
not worth
definitely
it.
don't advise going to a sporting event and then expecting to get a lot of drinks unless you want to, really rack up those credit card points.
Man, that's so annoying, especially now because most I mean it's probably in everywhere else like stadium wise and stuff, but like every fucking sporting venue always only does card only. You can't do any cash. It's always card. Excuse me, but that shit's fucking annoying. But I don't know. I think I'm gonna realize. I think the price of alcohol is gonna scare me more. Maybe it's a good scare
That's the
tactic.
other
Maybe
thing, it
maybe
is
I'll be like
very
oh that
expensive.
costs that much for a beer. I'm not drinking tonight then, guys. And maybe that would be my scare tactic to not drink.
There you
I
go.
don't
Good
know.
idea.
I'm excited, but I should definitely document. If you guys are not, I definitely should vlog it just to see what happens, see my 21st birthday experience. Which, by the way, if you guys are not following me on my YouTube channel, make sure you guys do that. Link in the description. I know you need my own personal. I do. I was thinking about doing a second channel for like IRL stuff, but then I realized I'm a fucking chud and I don't do much outside besides go to work. But like I feel bad because I have on my regular gaming channel I did a vlog series when I went to Boston and I loved that. I love the way that
Yeah,
turned out. I did all that. But like now
nice.
I feel like now it's just gaming stuff. Maybe I don't know.
Yeah,
We'll see. But
yeah.
speaking of gaming, speaking of I want to quickly pivot to something. I know this is more news to me. Um as it
Are you gonna
is
be talking about your new thing TV series?
What?
Are you talking about the new TV series?
Look at you, you fucking little
I
dog.
know. Alright, you're gonna carry the conversation for a little bit. I will be back. I gotta go. I gotta drop the kids off at school, if you know what I mean.
He's taking a shit. Oh my god. I might as well do the entire game summary by the time you come back. Anyways, I'll carry it away, ladies and gentlemen. It's my podcast now, the Unfiltered Podcast with only Marco Barella. Hi, I'm your host. Anyways, for those who have been following me on my gaming channel, which I hope you guys are doing, because I do gaming content on there. If you guys are interested in that, I have been play binging the Life is Strange series on the channel. For those who know what Life is Strange is, it is a story-based choose your own adventure game. Basically, all your choices will have consequences. So, the conversation and action that you do with a character may affect the relationship, or will, basically like a big old domino effect of stuff that can happen. I love it. Obviously, after my dispatch craze ended, I was craving more, story based games. And one of my friends kept recommending me to play Life is Strange, Life is Strange, Life is Strange. I'm not gonna go into the details of what the game's about. If you guys want to know what the game's about, I highly recommend you guys look up my YouTube channel. Again, all my stuff will be down in the link in the description if you guys are interested. Um, but I know this is not new-ish news, but the cast is new. So I think for a while now, it was announced that they will be doing a live-action Life is Strange TV show, and it'll be published on Prime Video. But it was announced today that the live-action casting for the two main characters in Life is Strange is Max Caulfield and Chloe Price. Um, and they announced that Maisie Stella, I'm sorry if I'm mispronouncing that, and Tatum Grace Hopkins has been casted as Chloe and Max in Life is Strange. I am super, super duper excited. Now, I'm not familiar with either of the work. I think Tatum Grace actually has not a single acting role, but she does Broadway, and I think she does a couple musical plays and whatnot. Um, but she does. If you guys look it up, I highly recommend you guys look it up. That she is a spitting image of Max, and I think they did a perfect casting for that as well. Of course, Troy sending me reels as he's currently shitting in the toilet. But it was recently announced of that, and I'm super, super, super duper excited. If you guys like old time movies like Groundhog Day, and like Life is Strange, and not Life is Strange, Stranger Things. Jesus Christ, I just said that. Stranger Things. I highly recommend you guys look it up, because literally, like, I want the best thing that you can do, um, for a video game is to go in it with a naked eye and go in a blind, and that's why I love doing it. Ever since, like I said, ever since Dispatch has ended, um, I feel that as if like my craving for more story-driven games have only gone higher. Because don't get me wrong, like at least with me, right, and I guess Troy can also attest to it, is that like after a while, like after you playing the same games over and over and over again, um, it just gets old and stale. Like at least right now for me, I'm playing like the same couple of games besides Life is Strange. I'll play MLB The Show. I'll play Fortnite, Dead by Daylight, um, and probably Roblox. I'm just gonna throw that in there. But like after a while, it gets annoying. I think having a story-based game that like has a good plot, a good character, and every once in a while is fantastic. 'Cause I know right now, Resident Evil Requiem is trending. I was never really too big into the Resident Evil, but I did like Resident Evil 7 Biohazard. That was a really good game, and I've started watching a couple of gameplays of Requiem. I would play it on my YouTube channel, but I don't think my computer can handle the storage capacity. And I know that game prides itself on its gorgeous, stunning visuals. Um, but I definitely do. I have a lot. I think Resident Evil is on my list. For people who don't know, because I don't think I've ever actually made it public. But in the beginning of the year in January, I have a little notebook that I write all my stuff and ideas and whatnot for the YouTube channel, and I wrote down a list of game series that I want to play for the channel this year. Obviously, I'm not going to tell it. No spoilers. But let's just say I have a lot of good series that I haven't played that I'm gonna spread out throughout the entire year. That's why I'm super fortunate that Life is Strange came. I unironically decided to play Life is Strange at a perfect time because I wasn't even aware of Life is Strange Reunion, which is the newest game in the franchise that's coming out this month, the 28th, I believe. Yeah, 28th. No, I think 26th. Sometime in the last week, which I'm so excited for. Basically the premise is that Max Max and Chloe are the two main characters of the first game. That game takes place in 2013. And this game takes place now. So now they're all, they're in their 30s, and this is the first time that Max and Chloe are meeting for the first time in over a decade. At least in our real lifetime, not in game time, like actual real life time. So obviously a lot of the diehard fans more than me are excited. I'm excited. And if you guys, I'm obviously going to be playing that opening night. So if you guys want to see um, my reactions and my, gameplay of Life is Strange Reunion, make sure you guys are subscribed to my YouTube channel. We are one subscriber away from 30 subs. I cannot wait. Um, Also, we're this is another, mental side note. I am so fucking happy with the way my YouTube channel my gaming channel is coming out. Yeah, we're at 29 subscribers right now. I made a post on my YouTube. I think I started off. Let me see. I started off the year with 22 subs, and now we're on the cusp of 30 subscribers. So I am super stacked and is super excited to see what the year. And I'm really happy. Like obviously, I'm working on editing. Um, the only editing thing that I've ever done for my channel when it comes to videos is just cutting and trimming parts that I don't want in the video. Now, like these fancy like sound effects and all this other fancy shit. Basically, if you've watched my videos, I like to do it with one like straight one and take done and shot. I can't speak. One and done shooting. So basically, if you for a good example I like to do is that if you ever watch Twitch, sometimes people would upload their VODs, which is basically the live stream, but you can go back and watch it. And it's just one continuous video. That's why when every time I promote my video, and I guess I could promote it here as well. If you ever want background audio, something to have in the background, if anything you want to fall asleep, I know people like to fall asleep to videos. Especially my more recent videos of Life is Strange. It's a perfect stuff to do because these episodes, man, these episodes are fucking long. I think right like the Life is Strange Before the Storm episodes were fucking long. I just split the first episode because that was like 3 hours long. And then the second episode was 3 hours and 20 long, and then the other one was 3 hours and 25 minutes. Um, Actually, by the time this is recorded, let me see, because I have a by the time this is out, I've already uploaded my first episode of Life is Strange 2, which is obviously a continuation of the series, but that video was fucking long. That first episode is probably longer than the first episode of Life is Strange. So yeah, Life is Strange 1 was 2 hours and 54 minutes, so basically damn near 3 hours. But obviously I had to trim a lot of the video. So let me see. Obviously, you guys will be able to tell how long it is. Yeah, 3 hours and 47 minutes. I think that might be the longest video on my channel up to date. No, the season finale of Life is Strange 1 is 4 hours and 10 minutes. My God. And I thought my hour long, Dispatch finale was 2 hours and 47 minutes long. Damn. That's fucking crazy. But yeah, point is, if you guys want some background audio to pass the time, you want something to fall asleep to, I highly recommend watching my videos. Maybe you might fall in love with Life is Strange as much as I have, because it's such a fantastic fucking gaming series, and I think you guys will very much like it. So again, all that good jazz, link in the description. Whoever will be my 30th subscriber, I'll shout them out. I'll make sure you guys at me. Where the fuck is Troy? I don't know. But yeah, so I'm excited for that as well. Cause again, like I said, if you like Life is Strange, if you like Groundhog Day and all that superpower stuff, like it's super good. Obviously, I don't want to spoil too much of it, because I want you guys to enjoy it as much as I have, and especially if you want to see what Life is Strange is, watch my content because I'm playing it for the very first time. Because the game is old. The game came out in 2013, I think, 2014 maybe.
Yeah.
Oh, there you are. You're
There.
scared of me. Jesus,
Sorry
man.
about that, everybody. Sometimes when the train arrives, you gotta
You can say
you
you're
gotta have 'em
taking
keep it
a
real.
shit. You can say you're taking.
That's that.
Point is, I'm excited. I think honestly, Troy, I know you don't want to play the game, but because it's
No,
coming out on
I know
Prime.
that.
So if you like the show on Prime, then I recommend you playing the game. I think you'll like it.
Yeah.
It's like if Stranger Things and Groundhog Day had a baby. That's what it is.
Groundhog Day?
You know what Groundhog Day is? Like
I
you're
don't.
repeating the same shit over and over again.
Oh, I
Because the
see.
main character has superpowers.
I see.
She can rewind time. It is so good. So I'm not sure when that's gonna be out because they just announced the cast, but I highly recommend that. But how was your shit?
Dude, I'm not gonna lie, it exploded. The Go game.
Maybe it is the
Oh, it's
wine.
not. It was not.
Speaking of
Yeah,
shit,
I already took one earlier today, so I don't know about that.
speaking of shit, did you
What?
hear
Oh,
the
shit.
recent-ish news about the Atlanta Braves?
No. Oh no, I haven't heard about the Atlanta Braves. I thought you were gonna talk about the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Oh God. Well, you mentioned that after. We'll talk about that after. But basically, um, one of their players by the name of Jurickson Profar, um, it was announced this morning, breaking that he got caught taking drug-enhancing drugs again because he got caught last year, served I think it was a 60 or 80 game suspension. Mind you, he just signed with the Braves a year ago and immediately gets busted for PEDs. Now this year,
Wow.
new season happens, gets caught again and is now suspended for 160 games.
Wow.
So immediately, such a horrible fucking signing for the Atlanta Braves. And the Braves put out a statement. Obviously corporate bullshit. We are incredibly disappointed to learn that Jurickson Profar tested positive for a performance-enhancing substance in violation of the MLB's drugs prevention and treatment program. Our players are consistently educated about the program and the consequences if they are found in violation. The Atlanta Braves fully support the program. Blah blah blah. Their player fucked up,
Blah
and
blah
this,
blah. The bunch of mumbo jumbo bullshit that nobody needs to hear. Yeah.
but but it gets even better. You know why?
Oh, how does it get better?
Because moving on to another NL East team, the Philadelphia Phillies outfielder Johan Rojas has been suspended for PEDs as well. So
I don't
you
even count.
fucking cheating Phillies, fucking feeding
He's not even
drugs.
a fucking starter. You can't. Okay, you can't say
He's been
one
suspended for
organization's
80
a cheater.
games for a positive PE test. Johan Rojas is appealing his suspension, so maybe he'll be found not guilty, but I highly doubt it.
Well, we had a situation like that last year didn't we, with the one pitcher or something like that?
I think so. I'm not.
Remember that?
I know who you might be
But
talking
it was
about.
like he took something that they said it was okay, and then
Oh,
he said,
Jose
"Oh,
Alvarado.
yeah."
Because it was
He did some.
Ozempic. Basically, it was
Yes.
a weight loss drug, and apparently it went against MLB's
Yes, they
policies.
told him he needed to lose weight, and so he could do Ozempic or whatever. Did it, and then they said, "Oh no, you're not allowed to do this."
So
He's like,
I think it's just a bunch of
what?
excuses. I think the Phillies are cheating because they know they're ass.
Yeah, yeah, okay, Mister Mets. It would make it to the fucking playoffs. I don't hear shit about you.
I think we are, but at the time of recording, I think I should. But moving on to even more stronger and powerful shit, I think the WBC World Baseball Classic is starting tomorrow or the next day of. And so what they did is that all the WBC teams were mixing along with other spring training games. I
Yeah,
I think the Mets went against Team Israel. I actually am curious how the fuck we did there. Please tell me the Mets beat Israel. I
I don't
hope we
know.
did. Hold on,
Yeah,
I'm
look
looking
that
up.
up. I'm interested.
Giants. Wait, did not show.
Anything about beating Israel is a good time.
That's what I'm talking about. Phillies, Rays, Padres.
Didn't
Oh,
say
they're not
that.
showing it. Hold on a minute. Do they play tomorrow? Maybe.
Maybe.
I don't know, but hopefully they won. But the Team America put belt to ass against
America,
the
fuck
San Francisco
yeah.
Giants, 15-1. So I think America is ready. I'm super excited, but the thing is I don't know if you saw it too, but fucking Tarek Screwball, our supposed ace, is only starting one game and then going back. Like he's not gonna play the entire. He's gonna do one game and then he's gonna go back. He's not playing for the rest of the tournament. which makes no sense.
Loser.
I mean, it's probably because of his health insurance and like we were talking about with why Mike Trout isn't on there or
Yeah.
Lindor, because I mean it's a liability risk. Again, the best case. Look at Edwin Diaz gets hurt and now that team is all fucked up because they don't have their best closer.
Yep.
I get it. It kind of sucks though. That's why I wish the WBC was a little before. That way they have time of rest in between spring training and that. But does this shit on our chances? I don't think so.
I think you
I
guys are fucked.
I'm so fucking excited though. Did they
No,
already?
it does sound like it's gonna be a good time for everybody, but
Who
we'll have
knows?
to wait and see. We'll have to wait and see how it goes.
All we know is that Team America is going to fucking win. Anyways, you wanted to mention something about the Steelers. What happened to the Steelers? We shit.
No, I heard. I don't know. This is unofficial because I don't know if this is true or not. But apparently, the Steelers only have one bathroom, or sorry, they only have like 5 or 7 stalls for 70 guys in the locker room
What?
in the bathroom. I saw like a post about this, like they were talking about Barstool and how they just updated their office, and there's, I think, you put in 10 stalls, right, and there's, I think, 20 or 30 of them, 20 or 30 guys, and it was like, you hope that not everybody will go to the bathroom at the same time, or yeah, I think, yeah, something like that. But if they do, this is how many bathrooms they have comparably to the number of guys. And he's like, "Did you know about the Steelers?" And he's like, "The Steelers have 5. I forget if it's 5 or 7 stalls for 70 guys, for 70 players in the locker room." How
That's
is that
fucking
possible?
nasty.
Yeah, it's nasty, but what the fuck? 70 grown ass men before a game, after a game, whenever, have 5 or 7 stalls to work with, and that's it.
Only in fucking Pittsburgh, man.
Only in
That's not
Pittsburgh.
my team, man. That's not my team.
That is your team. No, 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 no.
No, but that's you.
No.
You have 2 teams. I'm allowed to have 2 teams, man. Fuck you.
Let it slide this time. What's your other team between the Steelers and what?
The Raiders. No, fuck with.
I really hope you're joking.
No, man. That reminds me. How come? That'd be cool. Oh my Jesus. How cool would it be if like the NFL had their own WBC, have their own like international, like, because they're doing baseball in the Summer Olympics in 2028, I think, but there's
Yeah.
no NFL Olympics. There's no sport for them.
Well, there possibly will be.
Is that really confirmed? Is that true?
Yeah, in Summer Olympics 2028, flag football.
Oh
There's flag football in
yeah.
2028. Yeah.
Well, that's fake
Apparently it
shit.
is.
I know Tom Brady has his little, I think Dubai captain flag football league.
Oh, does he? I have no idea.
That motherfucker is doing everything but retiring.
The dude did retire. He's getting, like, I think his deals for 40 or 50 million to broadcast for the year. So
Do you like
he's
his
higher
commentary?
paid than most quarterbacks. He's not
Yeah.
even a fucking quarterback in the league anymore.
Because he's the GOAT.
He's the GOAT.
Dare I say
Yeah.
overrated? Is the Tom Brady hate overrated? I think so.
I don't. Are you saying Tom Brady overrated or the Tom Brady hate is overrated?
Is
Just
he
trying to follow.
overrated?
Is he overrated?
Yeah.
Is that what you're asking me?
Yep.
I think you have to be stupid to think he's overrated. To put it bluntly.
I mean, yeah, no.
The guy has 7 rings alone, and they said, "Oh, it's because of his coaching staff." He left his all-star team, went down to Tampa, where they literally didn't even make the playoffs the year before, and brought them to the fucking Super Bowl and won it.
I forgot he went to Tampa Bay. I remember that was like such a big deal.
And one fucking
Not to mention the bro brought the big Gronkowski out of retirement to go play with him. That was cool. That was pretty cool. I
Literally
did
called him
not.
up, said, "Hey, no funny. You want to know the funniest part is? Gronk misheard him about unretiring. He thought he said to come down, but really he just asked like, "How's retirement down there?" Um, something else. He misheard him and thought he said unretire and come to Tampa Bay. So that's what he ended up doing. And then Tom didn't even ask him to do that. He misheard him or something.
Is that
At
actually
least,
true?
at least that's what they say. I don't know how
I feel like
how
knowing
true that
Gronk.
is.
I feel like knowing Gronk that might be true.
Yeah, knowing Gronk, that's probably fucking true because he's retarded. No, he's not. I'm kidding.
We love Gronk.
Apparently he's actually really, really smart in real life. A lot of
I'm
that's what people
sure
say, at least.
he's fucking funny too. I didn't know because I was obviously TikTok loves peddling me edits of whoever, but like man, I don't even know as someone who is is a casual at NFL like how
Gronk
much
is
of a
the
dominance.
Gronk is the greatest tight end in history by
Like
far.
like the
The
fucking
physical dominance of Gronk will never be seen again unless there is a physical freak that comes from some who knows where and dominates. I don't think we'll ever see another player like Gronk.
like the one excuse me
It
the
was
one video I saw of him like decking fucking what's his name
yeah,
the
Ray
fucking
Lewis.
Ray Lewis. Yeah, he fucking absolutely
Yeah,
shit on him. And the Ray Lewis is one of the most scared players in NFL. Like my god.
Gronk was he was inhuman. He was so good at football. One, the thing is, because when it comes to tight ends, there's two parts to it. There's the receiving aspect, and then there's blocking. You forget that they have to do both. They have to be good at blocking. They have to be good at receiving. Literally, they ran all the run plays behind Gronk because they said, okay, Tom's like, if I have Gronk on that side, we're running it to that side. I'm not running it the other way. And then it was, all right, look, we need 15 yards. Gronk, I'm throwing you the ball. You're going to be double covered, but you need to catch this ball and get 15 yards. And he would do it. It wasn't a if he catches this and gets the yards. It's how are we going to stop him from getting an extra 5 after the fact? The game plans were we have to double team him or like we can't put one guy on him or it's a touchdown immediately. Because he was a inhuman freak of an athlete. He was so good at football. And I don't think people recognize how good he was.
Mm.
Because half the time he was blocking, but motherfucker was throwing around almost 400-pound defensive linemen and defensive ends like ragdolls to make the holes for the running backs coming through. And then the next play he'd go out for a 20-yard catch and one arm the motherfucker over two defenders because they can't do anything but double cover him. He was we don't give him enough recognition for what he did because of Tom. But I don't think Tom would have the career that he did without Gronk, number one. Don't get me wrong. There's nothing to put shade on Tom. I shouldn't say one of. The best motherfucker in football history is Tom Brady, number one. Second off, he had the number one tight end of all time with him that helped him get 7 rings. Without him, I don't think he was getting 7. I think he'd only get about 4. Easily, Gronk gave him 3 or at least 3 or 4. So, people got to put some fucking respect on Gronk's name.
Gronk is a go. And he was because I remember when he retired, like people were like talking like this guy's young. How old was he when he first retired?
He was only like 30, 31 or 32 or something.
Yeah,
like
that was like kind of unheard of for most people because I remember people were talking about it like what
The
the
problem
fuck?
is he literally had his arm was so big he had to wear a knee brace on his elbow because he
Actually,
got hit so much. Yeah, that's
that's
why like whenever you see him on any clip, he has the knee brace on his arm.
that's
As a tight end, he needed a knee brace on his arm.
that's fucking
Motherfucker was
hilarious.
getting hit so much. Yeah, no. We gotta put some fucking respect on his name.
Hell yeah, Gronk! If you're listening, please come on the podcast. I would love to have you on.
We got to make
We
that a
would.
clip, post it everywhere. Probably
Gronk.
one of the
Everybody in the comments at Gronk.
everybody at Gronk. I'm gonna get on the podcast. Yeah, we'd love
But
to have. Dude, that would be. I don't. That would be a phenomenal podcast. We could get him on one day. I don't. I would be ecstatic.
I would talk to
Fucking
him
ecstatic.
because I know he had a little stint in the WWE. He's a big wrestling guy too, so I know a lot of his shit.
Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot about that. Yep.
He was funny as shit. Oh man, he's definitely. Do you have a list, like a top maybe 3 or 5 of people who you were on the podcast, like celebrities, like your biggest like athlete? It could be anybody. Like, do you have like a list?
Bert Kreischer.
Yeah, I figure.
I would love to have one of my favorite people, Josh Allen, on the podcast. I think he's one of the funniest dudes. Love to have him. He's a dude too.
Josh Allen's a guy. Yeah.
He's a guy's guy. I'd love to have is it Steve-O or I don't know if it's Steve-O or the other guy. One of the guys from Jackass on.
Yeah, Steve-O and
the guy that like talks with like a rasp in his throat.
I think that's Steve-O.
Steve-O. Is that okay? Yeah, I'd love to have Steve-O on.
What's the other?
And then I'd love to have The Rock on.
Oh, Dwayne
The Rock Johnson. Love to have him on.
Johnny Knoxville is the other guy.
Johnny Knoxville. Yeah.
I would love that. That's not bad. I feel like I would that. I mean, off the top of my dome.
And Mike Trout. Mike Trout would be an awesome pickup.
Mike Trout,
for you for baseball.
Yeah, that'd be.
I feel like I know I'm missing somebody. Probably Shane Gillis would be awesome to talk to.
I was gonna say Shane Gillis.
I don't think we could ever get him. He's also not a people person. If you didn't know, if he could, he'd prefer to just be at home with a beer in his hand.
That makes sense. I also
good person. Yeah, crazy.
I also feel that like definitely Shane Gillis. I mean, obviously we can get that connection. Like, hey, bro, you know what I mean? Like, we're Pennsylvania boys. You were in my hometown the other day. You were, we can relate to that. You can relate to that. Maybe we have it in. But I think that Shane Gillis is definitely on mine. I would love Neil deGrasse Tyson. I love Neil deGrasse Tyson.
Who's that?
He's
sorry, I don't know who that is.
The physicist guy, like the space guy. He's black. He has a mustache, kind of like a curly hair.
I don't know.
You probably seen.
Might not.
Hold on, I gotta fucking Neil deGrasse Tyson. You've probably seen him before on TikTok.
I probably have. I just can't think of it off the top of my head.
I put him in main talk. I would love to have him on. As for like YouTube side, I would love to have Markiplier.
Oh yeah. Okay. I got him. Yep.
Yeah, that's Neil deGrasse Tyson. I love him. Markiplier
Vanos.
for sure.
I'd love to have Vanos on.
Vanos. He's like Shane. He's not a social guy.
Yes.
But I would love to pick his brain and talk. He's one of my inspirations.
That blow up, that incredible blow up on YouTube compared to everybody else.
Yeah.
And then just to kind of like give it up.
He still does YouTube. He has YouTube, but he also does a lot of YouTube. I mean, music. He's a musician now. He goes by his real name, Evan Fong, I think his real name is. So I'd like to have Neil deGrasse Tyson, Shane Gillis, Markiplier. I'm trying to think who else. Jacksepticeye, I guess, obviously too, and that fucking FBI guy who's been on everyone's For You page.
Oh my god, the FBI guy, the CIA? Is it the CIA guy?
I think, yeah. CIA.
I'm just going out to kill people.
He's unintentionally so fucking funny. The story about like my kids asked me if I ever killed somebody, and I said no,
yes.
no, thankfully. But there is one slight exception, and I'm like, oh shit, here we go. Oh my god, the way he tells his stories, I can listen to him for hours talking about that shit.
He's unintentionally funny. It's like he doesn't even mean to. He's just like, I can realistically say I've never killed somebody. There is one exception.
Like literally,
there was this one guy. You're like,
And
oh my god,
for
where
shits
are we
and
going with
giggles,
this?
I'll put my glorious goat Pete Alonso, even though he's no longer a Met. I still love Pete. I would love to talk to
Oh
him.
no, don't matter. Get him on the podcast.
He said, "I
I'd
you
love to have Peyton Manning as well.
paid
I'm a big
Manning.
football guy. My
Oh my
favorite.
god, I would love to have David Ortiz.
He would be funny, big poppy.
The Yankees lose. Oh my god.
The Yankees lose. Oh my
Dude, you know,
gosh.
I saw something funny, right? Is that like, and it's true. Like you have somebody like Tom Brady and all these ex NFL guys do the commentary, play by play, and do the analysis shows, and
Yeah.
it's their job to like not sound biased. They're getting paid to like get their commentary and get their thoughts on the. And
Not
then there's
David.
David Ortiz. The Yankees
He literally
lose.
he gets paid to shit on the Yankees.
And oh my god, of course he shits talking to right in front of Derek Jeter and Alex Rodriguez.
Yeah, that's the funniest shit. He run up, he's like, the guy goes, David, do you want to do it? He's like, no, Yankees.
Their banter is funny because like the one time Jeter got what was it? No, yeah, no, it was David. It was David Ortiz. David Ortiz gave Jeter a Red Sox Derek Jeter jersey, and he immediately threw it out. Oh my god, that's fucking hilarious. I think it's funny. I think when people have how because you probably know what I mean. How you like Tom Brady on commentary, and how do you like him on?
He is an awesome commentator because the thing is, he understands football like no one else. He like because he's so good and thought of the game in such a different way. I could listen to that motherfucker talk for hours about football because he knows so much, and he like how do I put it? I don't even know. He can articulate he literally described how football works and how he could determine, or do you want it a little bit up where it's going to be like this sort of pass, or you have to angle your hand down when throwing to throw this sort of pass, and like he just breaks it down beautifully.
Yeah,
I love it.
yeah, I could definitely fucking.
It's like one of those guys I hated when he played because he was so good, and he was just arrogant and annoying. But now that he's not on a team and he can just commentate and talk about shit now, it's so enjoyable. Honestly, I enjoy it a lot.
Yeah. So that's good. I mean, like, there's some commentators in the MLB, right? And like, again, I'm sure people who watch MLB alongside with me more like everybody like there's some athletes turned commentators I can listen to all day. Like obviously David Ortiz,
Mhm.
is fucking hilarious. I love people who add the charm. Like you have some people like Derek Jeter, look fantastic baseball player. He's a bit overrated. I'm not saying because he's a Yankees, but I'm just saying.
Mhm. Yep.
But he's obviously one of the best people in the past decade. Like he's like bland. He's not, doesn't really,
Yep.
But then you have like David Ortiz, even like with like each team's broadcasters. Like again, and I'm not trying to sound biased, but it's genuinely like the consensus that the Mets, Keith Hernandez and all them, Don
Mhm.
Sterling have the best commentary. I love. Again, I share on the Phillies, but I love listening to John Crook and Tom McCarthy. They're fucking hilarious. I love listening to them.
Yeah. Yep.
But other people like R.I.P. Vin Scully. He was the Dodgers commentator for the longest time. He was fun to
Uh-huh.
listen to. But
See, that baseball is like, how do I put this? Like football has a set standard. Like each how should I put it? Each broadcasting network has its like a team I should call 'em, of their the two broadcasters that everybody knows and loves and whatnot. But with baseball, there's so many games happening that there's so many different names of commentators of each for each team and everything. I can't follow it because there's also there's a good amount of teams and they don't all have the same schedule. It's all they're playing almost every day of the week sometimes.
mhm.
Where football, it's like you have your Monday night crew, you have your Thursday night crew, you have your normal Sunday, the different people for each network.
Yeah.
You have your 1 o'clock games, 4 o'clock games, and your 8 o'clock game.
Yeah. That's not the case
Where
for
yeah,
MLB. Like
it's so
sometimes
much different.
there are traveling people. Like there's some commentators that stay in the state that they're playing. Like sometimes Keith Hernandez, who is with the Mets, like sometimes he doesn't go to like all the other. So they have certain commentators that go on the road.
Yeah.
I think, but I'm pretty sure like Tom McCarthy is at like damn near at every Philly game, even if they're not in Philly. It was just, I mean,
Ah,
when you think
interesting.
about it, like that job is so fucking dope. I would love to be a baseball commentator. You just sit there for 2 to 3 hours, and you just watch game. You watch the game that you love with good seats, with good benefits. You get to talk about. All you have to do is just do your
You
homework on the
literally get to
player.
talk about your love for the sport.
That's a fucking such a dope job. And you think about it, basically free ticket seats all day, and you get to
Yep.
watch. Oh, I love it. I would love to do that. That's definitely maybe that's a new job of mine. I clearly love not shutting the fuck up. So I mean, I talk a lot about baseball regardless. Oh, that
No,
reminds me.
yeah.
I do we still are you still I should probably I'm so delayed, but do you still want to do a fantasy baseball league just for the shits and
Gosh, I don't
gigs?
even know. Fuck, I showed you. I did. I haven't even thought about that.
Because I
But
literally had my draft this weekend and I was at work and I completely forgot that I was.
you had your draft already?
Yeah, well, this is for my family league. This is for my family
Oh,
league. So it's
I forgot you have a
all
family
four of
league.
us and then a bunch of other random people.
Yeah,
Would you be interested in doing it? Because we gotta start doing
maybe.
it
I mean,
soon. Because I know the season starts in a couple weeks.
yeah. I mean, that's something we could definitely look into. I mean, just not gonna be very good at it. But I'd probably do it. I mean, but who would be in the league? Would we do me, you, and then random people, or because obviously I
I'm just
know.
getting a bunch of people that I know as well. Something you know. I'll probably get my dad, my brother, maybe a couple people from
Mhm,
work, Colin, um, and a bunch of other people. I want it to be like like a small league, like maybe like
mhm,
8 to 9. That way, like we all have good teams, so it's more fun. Plus, we can do
mhm.
trades as well. I
Yeah.
love doing the trading. But I'll definitely hit you up. I'll put you down on the list of maybe.
Mhm. I'll probably do it. Just
Hell
gotta let me know
yeah.
when.
I gotta figure it out. I gotta start making a list. Um, but so mind you, I was at work when doing this, and I was literally on dishes. So I'm cleaning dishes. I'm going back to my phone, drafting, going back to dishes, drafting.
Mhm.
And
Oh
this is
god.
my team. This is my team. Ready?
Uh-huh, uh-huh.
So I was last in the draft. But the
Oh,
cool thing about being last is that you get the last pick, but then you immediately
you
get
get
to
the
pick
following pick
again.
as well.
Yes.
Yep.
So my first round pick, because was Mr. Cal Raleigh, off to a good start, best catcher. Fuck what, 60 home runs last year? Was it 60 home runs? Damn near a lot of home runs. My this is where it gets shitty because my dad knows me. He snagged Pete Alonso because he knows I was going for Pete Alonso. I
Yep.
draft him every year, but he didn't. So I got Ben Rice from the Yankees. He's an underrated guy. You probably don't know him.
Nope.
Bryce Terang, good second baseman from the Brewers. Eugenio Suarez, who popped off last year. At third base, I have Lindor, but he's day to day. He might be injured. I don't know why I drafted him. That was kind of stupid, but I know I had good, healthy Lindor. I have Pete Crow Armstrong, speedy guy, young, fast.
Mhm.
Byron Buxton, Chandler Simpson. My outfield is fast. I was trying to aim for stolen bases because stolen bases are like a really key thing that nobody focuses on. So my outfield alone can steal at least a combined 100
Is
plus bat.
Ohtani usually first?
Yeah, Otani,
Okay.
Judge,
That makes sense.
Skeens, Screwball, the usual suspects. But it's
Okay. Okay.
unfortunate of how far he's declined. But I had to snag my boy Mike Trout. So Mike Trout's on the team. But
Nice.
nobody
I
picked
would
him up
tag
for the
him.
longest time. I really hope he gets bounced back and gets healthy. He's playing. I think he's playing center field for the first time in years this year. So they're expecting him to be good. Um, Colson Montgomery, don't know. Logan Hoppy, nobody. I have my boy Jake Berger. I love Jake Berger. I just like because of his name. Plus, he's good. The rotation's actually nutty. The rotation's really good. I have Garrett Crochet, runner-up Cy Young for the Red Sox. I have the Mets rookie Nolan McLean, who was absolute filthy. Nathan Eovaldi, you're. I know you're gonna get sad, Mr. Ranger Suarez, Boston Red Sox now.
Well,
Um, and Chris
you know.
Bubik, that's his funny name. But even though he's no longer on the
Wait.
Mets,
Nice.
I had to pick my boy Edwin Diaz up. He was one of the first. I focused on bullpen a lot, and the rest are people. I try to aim for saves, so I'm not mad about my team. My bench is a little iffy, but the one thing I do notice too is that my fucking team is very injury prone. I pick
Really?
players who usually get.
Um,
I mean, Mike Trout, Lindor,
Lindor, I was
Buxton
gonna say.
gets injured a lot.
Is Bubik injured? He's always looking at
He
boobs. Just kidding.
he was injured. Funny enough, I picked him up last year from my team, and he was doing good, and then he got injured. So
Oh, jeez.
I picked him up again, hoping he did good. But I'm definitely want to do a smaller draft league, so we can do better teams. All I know is I'm not fucking doing my money league again because that was a fucking disaster.
I remember that. You telling me about that.
Fucking out $30. I lost damn near every fucking game. I didn't win my first game until the first week of playoffs.
Wow.
So
Yeah, you're
I,
dead. You should probably retire, honestly.
I think I got my money
Yeah, it's
back
time.
though. I think I got my money back because I won a bet against the guy who run the league, and I was like, you know what, bet $30, and he did. So it was basically double or nothing for me, and I got my
There you
bet.
go.
So I broke even, but I'm still not going back.
Fuck that.
Fuck that. But I'm very very excited. But one thing before we wrap things up, I do want to mention. I do want to mention before we wrap things up here. Obviously, it wouldn't. Our favorite case has had a major bombshell, a major upgrade. It took the government and the police
Damn near a year.
this long to now finally accuse David of being suspected of the murder of Celeste Rivers. My God, are they fucking stupid? It took them this long to be like, well,
Is
maybe,
he?
maybe he could
Has he
be.
been out this entire time, just
Yeah,
doing whatever the
he,
fuck he wants?
yeah, he's out. He's the free man right now. Remember we were talking
Oh
about like
my
he was
god.
moving his houses into his mom's name. He was doing all this other shady
Mm,
shit in the background to like he's luring up. I don't think we actually have heard David say anything about this. At least I could be wrong about that. I'm sure his
wow.
his PR team and his legal team are like, hey, just shut the fuck up. Don't
Yeah.
go
So,
on
yeah.
tour.
Yep. Yep.
Don't
Be
do
quiet. Make
nothing.
sure
Stay.
you don't speak about anything.
Which makes him look suspicious. But I have it pulled up here. It says as of late February 2026, singer David is identified as a target in the Los Angeles grand jury investigation regarding the death of 14-year-old Celeste Rivas, whose remains were
Oh,
found in his car back in September of 2025. While not officially charged, prosecutors are pushing for murder charges with ongoing proceedings expected throughout February of this year.
or through
Damn.
February.
Key updates as of March. Target status: unsealed court documents reveal that David is the focus of the grand jury, which is good. I mean, well, allegedly he did this, but it's pretty much obvious. I feel like everybody knows. The evidence: the
Yeah.
teen's remains were discovered in a cavitator bag, in the front trunk of a Tesla, registered under his name in Hollywood. We know this. Texas Court Appeal. Yeah. So it's crazy. I don't know why. Like, I feel like the moment you, I mean, I'm sure that he was obviously a suspect this entire time because obviously the girl was found in his car. But
Yeah.
like the fact that they officially announced now that he is a fucking suspect of murder, like, come on, what the fuck are we doing? This poor
Yeah.
girl's family is waiting for the man responsible for their daughter's murder, and like I don't know. At
Yeah. It's
least
a little
again,
shitty.
I think David did it? Yeah, but again, this is all alleged. He allegedly did the murder.
Yep. There's nothing confirmed yet, everybody. That's
But
that's
we'll
the
keep
key
you
thing to know.
updated. We'll keep you updated for your David news. I'm pretty
Of
sure like
course.
that's one of the only few cases left remaining. I mean, we still there was
Was
still
whatever happened to Mangione? He's just in jail, stuck
Majority
there.
is still there. I think so.
He's just there. They never fully, charge him with
I
anything,
think
but
there
he
was
is.
something. I think there was an update with him. We'll have to talk about it next week. But I'm pretty sure there is slight updates. But no, he's still in jail, waiting to be sentenced and
Yeah.
getting his
The funniest
hearing.
part is Mangione is in jail with what's it called? The
He's
leader
in
from Venezuela. He's in there
Venice.
with
He's with
with
fucking
Diddy. He's in
Sean
there with
Kelly. Whatever his name is.
yep.
He's in fucking Arkham Asylum in New York right now.
Yeah.
Because my God, crazy
Oh,
shit.
they're
But we'll
hilarious.
we'll keep you updated on that. Because my God, I fucking who knows? Maybe David will somehow get transported to the New York prison to go along
That'd
with
be
the band of
funny as
misfits.
fuck.
That would be funny as shit. I wouldn't put it past him because again, like they're collecting motherfuckers like the Infinity Stones.
Yeah, really.
The group of fuck ups. But that's
Fuck
all
up.
I have. Do you have anything else to add, Joseph?
No, honestly, I mean,
I think it was a nice episode.
do you how long have we been recording for? Let me ask you that, because I didn't, I
Hour
took a little
10.
break. You didn't.
Hour 10.
So you're telling me we got a little bit of time to talk about something else going on?
Maybe. I'm also fucking tired, but I'm down to listen.
Bomb, 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 I ran.
Oh
Bomb, bomb,
yeah.
bomb, 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 I ran.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna
Well,
fear.
ladies and gentlemen,
We're in
we
World
are
War Three. We're in
World
World War.
War III is upon us before Marco ever got his driver's license. Imagine
Okay.
fucking that.
Before GTA 6, guys, we're a
Before
couple
GTA
months
6,
away.
before Marco
Please.
got his driver's license,
You know, it'd be
before he even
worse.
turned
You know,
21.
it'd be
I'm
worse
just
in World
kidding. I
War
don't think it's going to
Three.
be World War III, but
You know, it'd be worse in World War Three. Fucking GTA getting delayed again and not.
but
That'd be.
oh, due to recent developments in the world, we had to postpone the
Yeah, man.
release of
Our
our
biggest
game
game
for another
developers
6
is in
months.
Iran, and funny enough,
Nope, that would make sense.
But I didn't. I woke. I remember waking up. This was like a day or two ago. Waking up and all over my Twitter feed, fucking Grumpy
Bum,
McGrumpins and
bum,
Orange
bum,
Man. Like
bum,
we have bombed Iran with
Hey, Bob
Israel.
David.
Daddy Netanyahu, my daddy, Israel.
Netanyahu and us.
Fucking
As of this morning, we sent our $1 billion black Doritos over to Iran
oh
and
man,
dropped a
they're
couple of humongous ass bombs on them as of today.
it's brother. Like
I love
honestly,
calling them our attack Doritos, but
literally.
they did leave the US today and they dropped. Hold on, I have the report here. I don't want to inaccurately say this. For those of you that don't exactly know what the fuck we're talking about and are a little confused, Iran fucked around and now they're finding out. They decided to bomb one of our naval ports in Iran. Um, Due to that, we are obliterating them.
Yeah.
As of last night, US B-2 stealth bombers armed with 2,000-pound bombs struck Iran's hardened ballistic missile facilities. No nation should ever doubt America's resolve. Fox News.
Oh fucking course it's Fox News.
Listen. All right.
You're not wrong, but you're not wrong.
I
It's scary. It definitely is scary for the fact how like now that this one from a global conflict, this thing wasn't a global. This one from USA and Israel against Iran to fucking to fucking now
don't
like
even
13
think.
other countries are not getting involved, including Britain. And now because
I don't think they're against us. I think they're with us. I think they're
I
in
don't know,
support
man.
of.
This is the
Well,
thing,
this
right?
is the
Again,
other thing. If most of you that aren't aware, Iran has been under the control of the. I don't want to call them a terrorist organization, but that's basically what they are. Iran has not been run by actual diplomats or anything. It's literally been basically ran by the Islamic terrorist groups for the longest time now. Since we pulled out of Iran and Iraq, whatever, I forget. I don't know if it's probably not Al Qaeda. It's probably a new group. I don't know if it's ISIS or not. But they've taken over. They've pretty much been running the joint since we left. And they decided to fuck around and find out by bombing one of our naval ports. Want to say this past weekend. That night, in response, we started blowing shit up. The following day, we killed their leader. I believe it was either I want to say Sunday or Monday. They killed whoever the leader of that group that's been running Iran for the past couple years or so. One thing I should say, everybody wants to shit on Trump. He's killed 3 terrorist group leaders in a year and a half. So I think he's doing pretty good.
yeah.
You don't get me wrong. He has, everybody has shit. that they don't want to air out.
He's still covering
Motherfucker's
up
been
for them
like,
files. He's covering
motherfucker's
up.
been like, hey, who's top who's the top 10 most wanted criminal organization leaders? Okay, let me wipe the top 3 out really quick, and just keeps going. So
Like honestly, like the thing is that like obviously a lot of it could be because again, like we going back to like I saw somebody made a good point online about like how it's also like a 3D game of chess where because we were talking about like one of the main reasons I think that Trump took over Venezuela or not Venezuela. Um, I keep fucking what's the fucking country? The guy, the president, they be kidnapped. I
the
keep
Venezuelan
Venezuela.
leader. Yep.
Like, is it Venezuela? Probably. Point is, the reason why we did that is because oh no, I'm not gonna find out fucking president of is it not Venezuela. Maduro.
Here I'm looking it up right now.
Yeah, no, it is Venezuela. Nicolas Maduro. But like the thing is that like hold on, I'm looking at it right now. Military, yeah. It's
So
because like Trump went from like Trump has shifted his initial non environmentalist stance from power first to foreign policy. Like he was trying to focus more on like USA first, but then like you said like we're going more international by kidnapping the president of Venezuela, which again obviously bad guy, but like people were also trying to think that because Venezuela is the number one like country in the world for oil, like and oil is the most I guess most useful, powerful thing that a country. So like now we also have Iran because I think Iran ships I think its oil to China, and again by cutting off like it's like again the whole thing that people are trying to connect dots to is oil.
mhm.
Um, and that's what he's trying to do. But I mean, obviously, it's very fucking scary. It's very scary. I don't want a world war to start. And I don't like how we're fucking working with Israel because I don't really like
I
fucking
agree.
Israel. But
I
that's
agree. I
besides the
don't
point.
see. My whole thing is why the fuck are we working with them? There we
Because
go. No, you sound a little bit
it
better
did.
now.
That's a rabbit hole. But
Yeah, that's of course another thing.
I like at the same time, right? Like I don't care. Like again, the terrorists and the bad people and like obviously they're they're having a blast chanting out "Death to America," which like, I'm over here like what the fuck did I do? I didn't fucking do nothing. But like I'm fine with like kidnapping and taking out people like that. But when America starts like America and Israel whoever starts bombing like buildings, people and innocent people in it, like come on, we're not doing that. Because I think they
Yeah.
bombed the fucking girls' school with people in it, and I'm like, brother, come on, that's fucking not necessary.
Who bombed that? Iran.
No, either
Oh.
America or Israel.
Mm.
I'm like, come on, we gotta be like, I hate any casualty to like, any war is fucking bad. Like we already lost, I think 3 or 6 U.S. military people already in this conflict. Like, I don't know, and the fact that we're going to war with like Israel and like it kind of feels like it's their fight too because I don't know, it is some really shady shit, and I'm very scared to see what happens. But that's why you have 2 fucking stupid people from Pennsylvania with a microphone to stay distracted too.
Yeah. Now this is the other thing. It says so far. So 6 service members have been killed in Kuwait.
Yeah.
All 6 were army soldiers and part of the same logistics unit, according to the U.S. official, who was not authorized to comment publicly, but spoke on condition of an anonymity.
Hmm.
Anonymity. So we do have 6 people dead. It looks about 18 other American service members were seriously wounded. And then from there, it looks It basically looks like Israel was going to strike with our help or not with our help. And instead of letting them go willy nilly, we said, okay, we'll help you and, make this as controlled as possible is the best way to put it. So you're not launching 15 nuclear strikes all over the place, or not nuclear strikes, but, 15 strikes all over the place and not really being smart about it just because you want to go and take revenge against Iran. Because it seems like Iran went after Israel because I guess they were having their conflicts or whatever, and there was no direct, there's no threat to the United States of America, but to Israel. And then when they bombed that Navy base, that's when we had to step in because now I know you guys probably didn't mean to. They might have. I don't know. But you bombed one of our places now. Now we're gonna you fucked around. Now you're gonna find out why you don't. And now we're here, it seems like.
Yeah. It's very confusing.
I'm trying to my biggest thing. Yeah, so it basically looks like am I really quiet on your end, Marco?
Not really, no. Why?
I'm trying to see. Is that okay? That
Holy
that
shit.
might be better. How do I sound now?
Now you sound low.
I'm trying to. Almost.
Bur's new to this. Crazy.
There. All right. How do I sound? There. Is that sound better? There we go.
Yeah.
I think that might be better. Okay. So a lot of it seems like the U.S. Israelis have struck multiple places in Iran, and then Iran has retaliated and started hitting the Middle East. So a bunch of places in Israel, one in Lebanon, one in Jordan, a bunch in Kuwait, some Saudi Arabia, some in Iraq, none in Syria. It looks like. Dubai. Did you see Dubai got hit? They almost hit the whatever Khalifa. Burj Khalifa. Yeah, they almost hit that. It was like right at the base of it. Yeah, it seems like they just have drones that they're sending across and trying to bomb us with. Doesn't seem very effective, but that's just me.
Oh no, fucking stealth drones have been used for the past decade now. They're fucking scary shit. I don't know, because I think it's funny enough, right? I actually kind of feel kind of professional. I have a friend who is in the military, and he sent me this PDF of, I guess he got a statement from his troop or whoever, it's a flash intelligence report. It says, views. I don't know who wrote this exactly, but hold on, I'm trying to send this to you. File, hold on.
So this is the other thing. I don't know if you remember last summer when we bombed those Iranian nuclear centers or nuclear facilities last summer.
Yeah, do you see my screen by the way?
Where did you send it to?
I'm sharing my screen. You have to click my.
Oh. What am I
watching? It says bottom line up front. The United States and Israel has launched a large-scale joint military attack on Iran this morning. Strikes hits targets across at least 9 Iranian cities, including the governments and ministries, military bases, and other personal compound of the supreme leader. I'm not even going to bother saying that name. Iran struck back within hours, firing ballistic missiles at U.S. military bases in 5 Gulf countries and at Israel. Iran's defense minister and the commander of the IRGC are believed to have been killed. No U.S. casualties have been reported so this far, but this was a couple of days ago. The situation is ongoing and escalating. What the U.S. and Israel struck on Iran. The following is a compiled list of locations reported struck from multiple sources. So the capital of Iran, Tehran, the supreme leader, I'm not even gonna bother. You get the point. You guys see the names on the news. And other cities that got attacked as well. So then we have the senior Iranian leadership reported killed. We have the commander-in-chief, the Iranian defense minister, the head of intelligence is believed to be killed. All have killed. I'm sure these have all been confirmed as well. But here's where things get interesting. If I scroll down on here, so this is pretty weird. So there's updated scenario matrix. Now that Iran has struck U.S. bases across 5 countries, the conflict is no longer a one-sided operation. Here are the 5 most likely ways this could go. For each scenario, I have listed what to watch for, specific observable events that would tell the scenario and becoming more likely. So scenario 1, short exchange, ceasefire in about a week. The likelihood of this, again, this is not like confirmed, this is not like statistically, this is just what this person thinks. Unlikely 20 to 45%. Both sides complete their planned strikes. Iran run loads on missiles, back channel diplomacy through Oman, Turkey, or China. Produces a ceasefire within the first 5 to 7 days, similar on June 2025 pattern. Scenario 2, extended campaign, 2 to 6 weeks. Likelihood is an even chance, 45 to 55%. Scenario 3 is Strait of Hormuz disruption. Iran tries to shut down or disrupt the Strait of Hormuz using mines, fast boats, and anti-ship missiles. About 20% of the world's oil flows through this 20-mile waterway every day. So that's where I was talking about the oil, like, how Iran's a big, I want to say 20% of the world's oil. That's a fucking lot, which is crazy. What to watch out for increasing. Iranian naval vessels, fast boats move forward straight. Commercial ships report mines of threats. Oil jumps above $90 to $100 quickly. Iran issues an explicit warnings to shipping. Scenario 4, a border regional war. The conflict spreads through multiple fronts. The Houthis escalate attacks on the Red Sea shipping. Iraqi militaries attack U.S. forces in Iraq and Syria. So, and then scenario 5 is the Iranian regime collapses, which I guess that's what the goal is. But man, no, this shit's fucking scary. It is word of estimate probability. What it means, unlikely. Oh. So scary, crazy shit is basically what I'm trying to say. Troy, are you here?
Yeah, no, I'm still listening. I'm sorry, I was just letting you go.
No, that's good. But long story short, it is scary. I'm scared.
Well, I like to put it this way. One thing that I support in what Trump said was, the Iranian people, we are going to give you the chance to take back your country. Nobody in the world has tried to or done this for you. We are going to give you the opportunity. Don't fuck it up. You can take back your country from the terrorist groups, I guess. What's a good word for them? I don't want to call them that, but from these groups that have been threatening, you guys and been controlling your land for all these years, we are finally going to give you the chance to take back your country and run it like you guys want to run it. Like if you want to do democracy or whatever the fuck you want to do. Your choice. We're giving you the option because we're gonna basically wipe the slate clean and say, good luck to you guys. You have your country back now. Do what you want with it. Mm-hmm. I fully support that. I'm very happy that we're doing that that we're giving the chance, because they fucked around and found out, rather than just doing this, bombing the entire place, and then being like, well, we're just still going to leave part of their organization in charge. We're just going to leave now. We're basically going to wipe it clean, say, here's your country back. It's up to you guys what you do with it now.
Mm-hmm.
And I am in full agreement with that. They should have the right to be able to redo their country.
To redo their country, I like that.
Redo, or you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Bring reform to their country and actually be able to be a positive leader in the world, rather than this hated place because they don't actually have a country. It's been run by terroristic groups for the last who knows how many years.
Yeah, exactly.
Which I'm happy about that. Now, the casualties that come with it, of course not. I don't want any civilian casualties. But at the same point, unfortunately, change doesn't come without sacrifice. So, end of the day,
I just don't like how U.S.
because they started it.
I don't like how U.S. soldiers are dying over an Israeli war. I don't. Americans should be dying for America, not a fucking war that Israel,
Correct. Yeah,
That's-
now, of course, since they hit us, it became kind of our problem now, sort of.
I don't know.
They wanted to,
But
they thought, oh, let's hit this U.S. naval base, and
that's a whole conversation for another time. I'm about to fucking pass out. I'm not gonna lie, but it is very scary. And again, it's only the third month of 2026, and we're already, again, I feel like every month we're just itching closer to another world war. At this point, I feel like America wants to have a world war because we have pissed off so many people, and I'm scared that once we get into something like this, then we're not gonna have any fucking allies. But that's besides the point. That's besides here or there. I'm not trying to fear monger people that are already pretty scared because it is pretty scary shit going on. But
nah, fuck that shit. Let's go bomb the shit out of them.
Okay.
You don't fuck around with the United States, then think nothing comes from it. Fuck that. No.
Yeah, but at the same time, fuck United States of America. Fuck America. Death threat. No, I'm joking. But ladies and gentlemen, that is going to wrap things up, ladies and gentlemen. If you want the number one scoop on any cases or any updates and shit, we are you guys. So consider subscribing to the Unfiltered Podcast.
You need me to do it? You're starting to mumble a little bit over there.
No, I'm all right. You already know the drill. Follow that good shit in the link in the description if you want to watch some gaming to keep you busy. Hit up my gaming channel link in the description and follow Troy on his social media. But he's too of a bitch to stream on Twitch anymore because he's busy. He has a J word. He has a fiance. He's fancy. This guy.
My bad, guys. My fault.
Selfish. So selfish.
So
selfish. But ladies and gentlemen, of course, we'll be seeing you guys next week on a Wednesday. And hope you guys are staying safe and stay warm. Spring is almost here, baby. Let's go. I'm pretty sure.
I can't fucking wait. Oh, and for those of you that listen to Noah Khan, he just released today that new song's coming out next Friday. Let's go.
Okay.
Another beautiful day in America.
A beautiful day. Have a good day, y'all. We'll see you next week. Peace.
Peace.
Peace.